when I think about it, it's not really set up for you to like be wealthy. It's just more of comfy.
Average.
Yeah,
You know that
comfy.
he's the second person to say this in the last month.
You cannot be wealthy. It's just how it is set up because
now
go on.
I just want to ask you. No, I'm not supposed to. I'm just asking you. Like, won't you feel at peace if the system is set up for you to be okay than for you to be wealthy?
Hello, boys and girls.
Why did you start with boys and girls? I'm the one that usually say boys and girls now.
I'm
You say
copying. I
ladies
miss
and
you. That's why.
gentlemen.
I miss you. What's the problem?
Somebody woke up on the wrong. It's obvious.
Yes.
Somebody woke up on the
Like,
left side
generally,
of
I
the
don't
bed
be
today,
giving today,
and he's
just-
looking for who that will take
That's
the
why.
ball.
If you have noticed me, I've been avoiding
Not
him
me
since
here.
morning. I don't want to come
I
here.
actually do not want to be on this spot today.
Like the energy is just. Well, I mean,
Thank God for Tinubu, Sha. It's not
Why
what,
you-
it's not about what you want. Emilio Con.
I don't suffer.
and see you. So that's the kind of leadership that Tinubu is teaching us now.
As in threats on camera.
He's our father. like he
You are
said.
giving dictator vibes. That's me. There's no democracy here.
There is, there's National Assembly, but they do anything he says they should do. Like change the national anthem.
Change
in
national
3 days.
anthem.
Isaac, have you finally figured out the national anthem?
I don't know.
Great question, oh. You know, there was a reason like 2 days ago I did bathroom. I don't say, I don't even sabi. I go check. I should not even three stanzas.
With
Sing only one stanza. Let's
I don't even know
what's the
am.
first
Na
one?
the
If
lyrics.
I hear
I
the
dey-
first
I
one-
see the-
Nigeria, we
okay, I don't know
hate
it.
it.
Oh, your daughter dey school, so you go.
That's not
But can
why
she sing it?
now. She can't even
Ah,
sing
she- ah,
the first stanza.
Even the
Did
She's
they teach in
just
school?
in nursery.
Should
Yes,
change
they are
for them.
teaching them,
No,
but
they teach them now.
Well, you don't know the change the anthem.
you go
No, I
know
know
the
they
way
changed it,
when
but I thought it was not joke. I thought it was like jokes. Like
you go know the way when him go. You know, he look
Not
back.
to consign now. You know
They look at right
You don't
channels, anything. If not be
Before we
CNN.
move, please let's introduce the pod. Thank you.
Thank
we
you
have
so
a
much.
guest.
But I mean, they watch us now, so they already know us. But anyways,
Doesn't matter. Someone watching it for the first time.
This is Jaffa Chronicles podcast. I know you already watched the few minutes of shenanigans. That's just how we are. I'm your host, your humble host
Dreaming.
of this podcast.
Dream on, baby.
You know, say,
Isaac.
it does be like person for APC when they talk that here, say, Naim be leader, when Tinubu they do low key. Every time they call, he's
Why you've mentioned Tinubu twice in this podcast?
my leader.
Maybe he's
He's
new
giving
mentor.
mentor
You know
vibes
the last pod, you
He's my
got a new
president.
mentor.
Yeah, I got a
So
new
he has
mentor.
decided to
him
get a new mentor.
No, he's my president.
Interesting.
He's my
Yeah,
president.
I have King of Japa. Just do the honors.
No honors necessary. We have Momsy.
You have Momsy. She's so again. This is like the second time in a row.
I don't understand
No,
why.
Momsy is not a stable. She's not a stable feature
bench.
in our.
No,
yeah.
now bench. I will go call him.
Yeah.
She's a bench now.
And of course, obviously, we have a guest today.
You have a guest today.
Last week's episode was the last episode we recorded was awesome.
As in,
I'm hoping today's one will
Oh,
be
yeah, we
awesome.
had-
Whenever my guys come,
Ah.
they hit.
wow.
When your guys come,
Did they
The
hit
hit
soon?
better.
no.
I don't have Wait,
His guy, the last person we had before your guy was his guy. It hit.
what was the last person?
When we
It
talk
hits
about
when, ah?
something
The
where
guy-
the female, something where DSS go use the chase.
Let
Let me tell you what's crazy. You know how he hit? Hey, you heard the conversation was something you calling a number. Yes or no? Yes?
I don't call it number.
You don't call it a number.
The only thing about
This person
the only thing
explain.
we hit about and I say the guy na
Explain.
guy, so we dey start sports podcast.
Explain.
Whatever,
Which
but
one
it
we
was
collect-
his guy
Explain.
now.
Why you don't start
And
sports
that one
podcast with
hits.
your guy?
In go there too.
English, they explain. They explain. Anyhow,
See,
Sha,
wahala,
we have Olumide. Just introduce yourself. Just give us little.
Hi everyone, my name is Olumide.
You don't go Canada now, your voice is this.
Yeah. Olumide,
You sure you want me to give him government name? Next thing go give him a postal code.
Olumide, now give us your son name.
Why? Why do you need
That's
his surname?
confidential.
I say
Confidential.
since one way they call him, I don't remember how Olumide for office.
I will tell you something.
What's happening in Nigeria today? How was last week for you? Last week was
Let me first
last
start.
week was
let's
chill for you.
let's start with something that she won't like. He didn't come home. He didn't come home.
What didn't come on?
How will I say he didn't come home and you don't know what I'm talking about?
You didn't what?
Football
He's coming
the
home.
Cup, the
Well,
cup.
he didn't. He
That's what I
English
said,
dey
no.
always give me problem. I know. Yes, this concern me with.
You have 2 minutes, Isaac. In fact,
Chelsea,
30 seconds,
England,
not 2
and
minutes.
Anyways, I was hot because I really wanted them to win because of my boy Kobe Maino.
oh,
Yes, I really wanted them to win, but it's fine. I mean,
That's true.
then I woke up-
Played, though.
I woke up yesterday early in the morning to hate watch Argentina versus Colombia, bro.
That one was 0-0 up until like
So it's
extra
like
time and all
90
that.
something minutes or something, or 100 or something.
I think this is a safe place to say that Saka is overrated.
No, easily.
How?
Arsenal players are
10
generally
seconds
overrated.
remaining.
How?
Arsenal players
Yeah,
generally
there's
are.
no things you cannot be
So
saying.
so he has these bursts where he can be really, really good. But then because in FPL draft last season I carried him, it was my first pick. Because I had to watch him every game,
Yeah.
he had so many
Blanks.
games that he was just.
Blanc, yeah.
And look at the way the Euros turned out now. Every time you brought in Cole Palmer,
Something
and it's
happened.
not because I'm a Chelsea fan, because I can't take credit for Cole Palmer. Well, Poch can, but like it's a Man City product, right? Every time you brought this guy in,
Something happened.
something changed. And I don't know, because in Nigeria we used to say that our players used to bribe coach. I want to know what's Gareth Southgate. Somebody needs to investigate Gareth Southgate.
No, the
I
thing
don't
is-
know how Bellingham,
Sorry to say, I
Foden,
feel
and
like
Saka
Black
played
Lives
every game.
Matter constantly.
God.
You know, since that 2021 Euros that they had that
I'm
penalty
sorry,
thing and
I'm
they did the
sorry,
whole
I'm
racist
sorry.
thing.
Okay, oh,
I
can we
think-
talk
I think-
about football in Nigeria so that we can move to the next thing?
Football
you.
season has ended.
What was the-
Has ended.
Okay,
Listen,
so
was
we are moving
relegated.
to the next
His team relegated.
No.
I don't know. Your team.
Back. True.
Oh,
Something terrible happened last week.
yeah, the school building collapse was
Just-
really terrible. You know that this weekend, like three buildings collapsed across the country.
Another one in
Yes,
Abuja.
I think I heard one in
Yeah.
Abuja. as
Following
well.
day.
Then I think in Calabar too.
What's
It's
happening? Is it
crazy.
the rain?
I mean, I don't know.
The Bible says that
Wait.
when you have a righteous leader, things work.
How is this on terrible now? I don't understand. Why are you being so
I didn't say
terrible?
anything.
What?
My
So, okay,
president-
what does that mean?
No, I didn't say anything.
So, what does that mean?
It could be the governors or minister of FCT.
Or we are using substandard materials.
Materials.
Because I saw
there's
the- I
illegal
saw the-
mining activities. There's so many things going on in Nigeria. What do you want to talk about, right? But as a Christian, the Bible has been so consistently consistent. When people suffer, you get why.
Their leaders.
Reasons.
Get why.
Yeah.
I can't believe that I can say that I miss PDP being the
Exactly.
president. I can't believe it.
Exactly.
I know the
You know
funny
how-
thing, like,
Do you know how bad I thought it was in 2014?
I can't
Then
really.
do you know how optimistic I was in 2011? Where were you? You was in the primary school. Remember when the band they sing, suddenly, Jonah is my guy.
2011.
Where all of us youths there outside, they support Jonah.
So what Jonathan in
God.
2011?
Yes,
When
now.
Yaradua died.
Almost everybody
Everybody
supported
were
Jonathan now.
optimistic. But you know, I can't believe that I'm optimistic about a PDP government
Government
coming
come
back.
No, it's LP that's coming back. I mean, it's LP that's coming in. Sorry.
Let's
Why
talk about
is it-
something else.
I
Let's
don't
talk
I'm
about
not even
something else.
interested in who is coming in. I just want the country to work.
But I mean, the way if you look at trajectory, I don't see. If you look at what's happening now, for example, now they brought out that woman that used
Yeah, that used palliative.
palliatives
That was
for baby.
alleged. She used
Me, I believe
palliative.
say you dey always throw me laws where they go use con carry me.
They don't fit carry you now, but that facts now. She used
She used palliative for
palliative to do birthday
birthday,
gifts.
birthday
I
souvenir.
leave those dragons for very dark man.
She uses it. They can't bring her back to be head of national.
No, we are talking about politics. What about what's happening in US?
Oh shit, that's
Or
true.
UK.
KJ, what do you think?
The way they twacked your guy.
No,
Rishi.
leave that
Remember
one.
when your girl was here? The way they twack Rishi.
But I mean, I was telling you last week.
Twack Rishi, the boy.
And another thing, do you see the process? In like 2 days, the guy don't bring new cabinets, everything.
Everything.
Feel like
It's so crazy. If you look at,
Nigeria,
I
there's
mean,
somebody
no,
who stay
no, I
for
believe
6
in
months.
Akpabio.
Cabinets never come.
Senator Goswill's assembly will change these things. Things
Change
will
what?
change.
what's that
Once
thing?
we do
What's that thing
gubernatorial,
was-
the following Monday, new governor don't enter
What's that
office.
thing was doing to laugh? When he first came out, I think his first speech, let the poor breathe.
No.
He was the one that-
Let's leave him alone now. So our leader.
It's fine, Sha.
It's wrong.
But okay, so I woke up that
On a
morning
lighter note, Sha,
and we saw that
they've lifted the UAE
Yeah,
ban.
yeah. But is it confirmed? I don't want to jump up and down for nothing.
I mean, it looks real, Sha. And with the website that they put out, and
But did you
it's
see the
just like a longer
things that we
process.
now need to do?
yeah, it's a longer process now.
Not that, the monetary aspect. Say you need to show proof of fund $10,000,
To
and
visit
then
Dubai.
680 something thousand naira as a visa fee or something. Yes, I saw
Are you
that.
serious?
Like I said,
Are they showing money there?
To visit Dubai.
You know, get our now.
hey, should you people want to visit Dubai now?
All of now with the Canada, US, the
This
thing
is a
is
big
now
boy
they are
now.
from behind.
It's a big one.
I beg you. I'm still enjoying my blood.
All right, so let's go right into it. A lot of things are going on. The election cycles for US and the UK have me thinking that would Nigeria be better off with this regional parliamentary government that everybody's talking about? And now Olumide has been in Canada for over a year. In your estimation, I don't know, are you grounded in how their prime minister and all the wahalas and all the political stuff going on? Do you think that their system as a parliament works better than what we have here, where we have a president and then senators and a House of Reps and then governor and a House of Assembly,
That do
then local
nothing.
government chairman? What do you think?
Well, I haven't thought about that like thoroughly, but also like presidency also works like well in the US. They don't use like prime minister and all that.
Does it really work in the US?
But no, I mean like if you, it depends on the relation we're trying to like compare like
Okay.
how it work. I feel like anything can work if like the people want to
Right
make it
people
work.
are there.
Yeah.
Okay. Because those waking up to see that whole Donald Trump assassination attempt, and then of course all the narratives being spun. Is it true?
Is it
true?
staged?
Like
Is it
staged.
staged?
Let me not lie. I might sound dumb, but like when I first saw it, I was like, because he's that kind of guy. Do you get? He seems like that kind of
Yeah,
shady guy. Do you
yeah,
get?
yeah,
So he
yeah,
seems like
yeah.
someone that can pull that kind of thing off.
Future President Trump, I never said that.
Oh shit! I'm so sorry.
I go need you.
Cut that out, I'm big.
No, you did it. I go need you as this
I'm
soon.
dead. Cut that out. Wait, do you actually think he's gonna win?
You can't. How can you
Do you think
stage
he's gonna
it
win?
with
Landslide.
with a 20-year-old that is not a
Like-
professional?
You
Yeah.
think he's going to win?
He has a high chance of winning, bro.
Landslide.
High
Immediately, I
chance
saw
of
that.
That's how
shooting.
elections go now.
I said,
One
"Look,
thing,
this
you
guy
just
But
don't
I
want
asked
to
us a
sway.
question. I was like, do you think he's going to win because of Biden's current state, like health-wise?
That one was like 50-50. After this one,
after
does
you'd
happen.
seen,
Okay, yes. I mean, there's that. Sure. Because if you're going to say that, then I'll say,
But if you know win, Biden has always been my guy.
Type
why
shit.
you always
what
pick
is
his
this
side?
one you're doing? Which one are we going
Why
to
didn't
put
you
out?
call me a politician?
Wait, which one are we
Why
going to
did
put
you
out?
why didn't you call the
You
politician?
pick a
Are you
side.
going to put out that you is the future
Follow
president
who
or
know-
Biden?
Follow who waiting.
Who know road for the two of them?
It don't matter
Because
to
the
me.
way they talk now, I'm saying that
Now
two of
who
them.
we know
it
road
don't matter
Now we-
who
now we know-
Now who we know.
I was going to say that if you're picking Trump over Biden because of the health,
I don't care.
listen, I mean, the person that won our last election, so he was giving Biden vibes on. He was giving. I said Biden vibes. I didn't say anything about the vibes. I just said because even Biden vibes, and he won the election.
And we,
So,
didn't,
Alright.
we didn't need his body. We
Alright,
needed his
Olu-
brain.
yeah,
We that were the DSS will not carry today.
yeah, Mr. Arumide, so I mean, let's just get right into it. What gave you the desire to study in Canada? To start with
Why Canada? Why,
Why
not
Canada?
UK?
Why not
Why not US?
any
why
other
not
country?
Australia?
Did you try any country before going to Canada?
Yeah. So I tried UK. I wanted to go to either UK or Canada. But I wasn't sure. But I prefer Canada because like I've always wanted to go to Canada since I was young.
Really?
And yeah,
You
actually.
got family there?
Me too.
No. Actually,
Me too.
the weird thing is
I don't understand why you put it that way.
the crazy thing that all my family they're actually based in the US, but like only me decided to go to Canada. I have no family, no uncle, nobody. But I did my research when I was young. I liked Canada, I liked Australia too. I was checking Australia, but like so many animals, so I wasn't like
You don't want to waking up with the kangaroo looking
But I
at
thought you liked animals.
inside your house.
no with that kind of I want pets.
But it's funny, right? One must talk about how it just seems like Nigerian students just feel the most comfortable with the Commonwealth countries, UK,
Yeah, UK, Canada.
Australia.
Yeah.
They just always seem to just like their vibe. And the three of them are parliamentary governments, so I don't even get back to that. Like, why do we just feel? Is it because it's easier? I don't think that's. I mean, why the UK and Canada for you? What was your thoughts for the UK? I mean, you didn't select the UK, but why? What did you think about?
Well, UK because like first of all, I have like a lot of friends in the UK, and also like me as a person, I don't really fancy like 9 to 5. I actually want to be in like more of a creative side, and the UK feels like it has like more of that compared to like Canada.
True.
Type. So that's why UK was an option. But when I thought about it, Canada's immigration kind of felt like better, migrating and all
easier for
that.
you.
So I'm just like, let me go to Canada.
That's interesting. So, for those of you guys who don't know, we've got a company called Illyria Education in our small portfolio, and we've got over 1,000 plus schools in the Big Four. Olumide here went to one of our partner schools, Fanshawe, right?
Right.
What did you study there?
Network security architecture.
An IT boy, yet you love the creatives. Very
Yeah.
interesting.
I want to say something real quick. I wrote this
Yeah, wrote my
visa
SOP.
application later.
So
Waiting,
So-
why we did
just-
now what will happen?
Now you wrote my SOP.
I wrote this SOP. I
There's
wrote
no
this-
flag.
no,
There's
you
no
don't
flag.
know
You want to
everything.
collect.
Now
There's
you
no
did.
flag.
You
There's
wrote,
no
you wrote my
flag.
SOP.
You're not giving me any
and I
flag.
got the visa, so
my product.
thanks, my bro.
What's going on here? Do you want to start your own immigration company?
But jokes aside, so let's go into it. What campus was it? The London campus.
Yeah, it was London campus.
So tell us about your experience. I mean, landing in Canada.
And
being
you said
in
you
that
didn't have
space.
anybody there.
Exactly, not having anyone. Yeah.
Okay, so funny when I landed in Canada, actually it was so funny because when I got to Canada, I landed in Toronto and I knew somebody in London that was also in Fanshawe.
Yeah.
But when I landed in Toronto, I didn't know anybody. So what happened was I already booked a flight from Nigeria to Toronto, and from Toronto I had the connecting flight to London. But the time I wanted to travel, I think COVID came back again, so they stopped people from traveling. So I went so I was just like, damn, let me just go to Ghana first. So I had to cancel that flight. That flight literally got cancelled. They almost didn't refund me. Wakana didn't refund me that money.
Girl, you called them out.
I called them out because like I would call them
I
out.
remember that period. It was a crazy period.
Yeah, I was in Ghana trying to get my money from Account. They were stressing me. So I had to even book my flight through Qatar through the airline. So that's when now my flight was a new type of flight.
Yeah.
So from Ghana, I just went straight to Toronto. So when I got to Toronto, I did not, because like every time I go to like, when I went to the US, there was a whole lot of immigration issue like before you enter. So in my head, I was like, when I get to Toronto, I'll just figure out how I'm going to like leave from Toronto to London. But I got to the airport, it was like so easy, like nobody's stopping me. They're just like, yeah.
Are you
They
shading
just
the
said
US?
go. In less than 5 minutes, they wanted like I was done with immigration. It felt unreal.
Wow.
But I think in comparison to the US, it's safe to say that because Africans and even our Nigerian brothers and sisters, they have had too many problems with our people. The border control is a bit tighter.
Yeah.
Unlike Canada, where we are still very much a small fraction. when
Yeah,
it
We
comes
might
to-
be getting there though.
Yeah.
No.
Or-
You see now
or
we
the process
to
of
go
getting
Canada na
Canadian
45
visa.
million naira.
The process of getting Canadian visa.
It's more stringent than getting
Than
yes.
US.
So yeah, but that's nice. So you get to the airport. How then did you get? You just took a taxi or you took a train?
So I go to the airport, then I was just chatting with my friend Larry, and I was like, guy, I think I might just book a taxi from here. So he was just like, I actually know somebody in Toronto. So that's why he called her, and she was like, she's gonna come pick me at the airport. So she picked me at the airport, went to her house. Then from her house, she helped me book something called they have their own kind of taxi where you can get like cheaper rates.
Yeah.
So she just booked that for me. That's how I got to London.
That's nice. But she's Nigerian, right?
Yeah, she's Nigerian.
What will you say about the Nigerian community in Canada? Like, how supportive will you say? Aside from the fact that was your friend, but generally, what will you say about that? The Nigerian community.
Supportive. I would say not, especially like if like they're not really familiar. It's not really like that compared to like maybe other races. Like I've said, especially like the Indians are very very supportive. The Indians are also like supportive type shit, especially when you're very familiar with them. But I mean, I feel like it's not like that strong.
So there's no like community of Nigerians per se.
Nah, if you're looking for communities, the best way to find communities is like maybe church. Yeah, if you're going to a Nigerian church, that kind of works. But like, you just like on your own doing your thing, like, bro. And the way the country is set up, safe, like nobody's really ready to help you in the first place. And then every other person is trying to like
Figure out
what they're trying to do. So
That's
it's
a
understandable.
serious statement to make. Oh. is it set up in a way that you know that you've got to work, pay your taxes, everything works, or there's just not enough time for people to sort of socialize? Why will you say that? Why did you say that the way it's set up?
Definitely time because you have to work obviously. So like, it feels like when I'm in Canada, it felt like I don't have time. It's like after school you have to go and look for something to do because like you have to pay for your rent, all that stuff.
Be responsible and whatnot.
Yeah, you feel me? So it was like very, very, very no time. It was just like maybe just the weekend at my house. And the way in Canada is you can literally get jobs where you have to work weekends or you have to work at night.
Yeah. So I have this question whereby I'm asking myself that what has really happened to us as a people whereby we unite over sports, for instance, but is it just the fact that it's hard to find a trustworthy person, both even here in Nigeria or abroad? Why is it difficult for our people to be as closely knit as other nationalities you
Like
see? Is it
Indians.
is it a religion thing? Is it an upbringing thing? Because what have you seen in your time
Well,
there?
I would say it's more of like maybe an upbringing thing in terms of like people that leave Nigeria, they already live in Nigeria with the mindset of like I'm leaving this country to go get the bread.
yeah.
They're not really about to go
Yeah.
play in the first place. So like most other nationalities, they actually come to study masters because like they want to travel to another country. No, they don't really see it as jackpot.
So, no,
So
it's not like
Nigeria is
looking
already
for pastures.
from the beginning it was more of like we're trying to go get something done. So it's like
So no time
everybody,
to-
so it's like, but I mean like they're also like very. I've met some of my best friends also in Canada, and like I never met them before till like I got to Canada.
And they're Nigerians.
And they're Nigerians. I have most Nigerian
So
friends.
obviously, religion, common social interest, that's
Yeah,
really the
that
thing
helps.
that helps.
Yeah.
Because I was having a friend with, I was having a conversation with a friend in the UK. So I was asking him why he doesn't go to a particular popular church which we've spoken about, and he's like,
They also have a branch in Canada.
yeah, they have like 2 branches in Canada. So he's like, so he's like, why he wouldn't choose that kind of church is there are also young Nigerians who are still trying to figure out their ways, and he, like he said, he's coming from, he left Nigeria not to socialize, like
He had a goal.
he's jackpot for greener pastures.
Yeah.
So he has to be in communities where they will lift him up. You
Yeah.
get? So he's in a church that is mixed, whites and all that. So
Connection.
the job he got was even through someone's
those
connection. Do you get? So I think that's one of the reasons why people would rather familiarize with other races than form a Nigerian community.
True.
an
That's
interesting
some
one.
facts.
Now,
Yeah.
like if you look at, for example, the Yoruba party,
Yeah, in the UK.
In the UK.
Yeah.
I never saw that.
It's an idea.
I didn't see like the backing of
From
like
even the
Nigerians. You get
Yeah.
on that. Do you get? Even if he didn't win, like if he was trending, if he was supported, but then again, maybe the people had issues with the name and all that. But that's,
Together.
and if you even look at it, the Nigerian UK community is mostly wahala, week in, week out. Do you understand? So there's no like we rise by lifting others situations. So I actually get what you're saying.
It does really also sometimes does feel like the people take up the what's that word I'm looking for now? They take up sort of the persona of the country.
Yeah.
So it seems very much like now that Nigeria is always in the news for bad, where our people can't eat. So it seems like everywhere we go, not only do people have their guard up, we just simply are not able to produce much of good news. But you know, when, like you said, when people have now gone there, they've made their bread, you see them 10 years later, and you're like, oh, youngest CMD in this place in Nigerian, youngest engineer in NASA in Nigerian, right? And that's really the problem that we have. We really need a leader that can unite us. And you know, it's funny, even our candidate that we supported in the last election, I struggle to figure out if he could have done it, because as a young man who is learning politics now, I'm seeing that post-election, he has not been able to unite us. We have been more divided now.
But I mean, I'm sorry.
beforehand.
So I think what I would say against that is there were 2 things in the last election. People supported him and people supported the party. Do you get? So, for example, me now, I don't care what's happening in this party because he's the one I'm supporting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's the one.
But a lot of
Yeah, but
people are now
nobody's-
using what's going on in this party to.
Yeah, but nobody supported the party. That's my
No,
point.
that's what I'm saying. So a lot of
You
people
said,
are.
you said people supported him and the party. Nobody supported the party. We don't care the party.
Some people
Some
didn't
people-
want to vote APC.
APC, exactly.
wanted
Do you
to
understand?
vote
That's
Oh,
what
that's
they're
what you
in
mean.
different
Oh,
parties.
okay,
Do you
okay,
get?
okay.
So now they're not using the whole he's in a party where this and this and this happened, and I really don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's my point. Like, see, again, I'm young. I'm going to spend the next 25 years of my life trying to help get Nigeria better, right? And I've said that, yeah. The reality is that you've got to be able to unite. Leaders lead from the front. Everything that has had to do with uniting Nigeria, he doesn't talk about it. He just talks about boreholes, the problems that APC is doing and all that. This is the time to unite us as a people. This is the time you begin to have
But you said
conversations.
it before that he's not a politician.
That's
That he's a
yeah, and that's why
successful
that's the truth.
businessman.
So because I think like that because if I want to run now, that's
But
true. We
what-
didn't talk about latest is LG autonomy. If I want to
Oh,
run for
yeah.
LG right now, I begin to unite my local government. I begin to get those mamas in my meetings. I begin to appeal to them and say that look, I've been here for 20 years. You guys raised me.
But
If you want a better Nigeria, you want a better local government, you've got to vote for somebody like me. And if it doesn't even have to be me. Do you understand? But right now, you've got a president who doesn't talk, the second opposition leader who only appears every 3-4 years, is always in Dubai. And then you've got a guy who we all supported, who is not a politician, who all we've been hearing is that the youths that supported him, some of them stole money and used it to jackpot, some of them do this, everybody's oppressing themselves, there's defamation on Twitter. Like, I go on Twitter now and I'll now be tweeting about some guy who is nobody, but because, of course, they think he's a celebrity, and then I'll be going back and forth with all these guys and ladies and be arguing about because they supported Tinubu. What's my business with that? Do you understand? But this is the time to unite people. And I'm struggling to see that they have that capacity. That's just the reality.
Another thing is, are the people ready to be united?
No, don't bother about
Because diversity in Nigeria is a very big
my
problem.
brother.
I feel
my
like
brother,
if he's
everybody
ready
wants
to put
be
in the
led.
work.
Everybody.
But I think another thing is him as a person, he sees him as like a continuation of what he has done. He's not trying to do a lot of groundwork.
Yes.
You feel me?
I don't get like
so
from the
like,
previous.
Yeah, he just sees it as yes, like now I'm the president, right? He's just trying to fix some things. He's not trying to do so many groundwork because like he knows he can get in there through his way. You feel me? See, I feel like
he's just. I think I say that he's just doing the work he's been doing. Just
Yeah.
do boreholes, do what he's been doing because he knows he has the numbers, he has this, he has that.
yeah, he has all this.
And trust me, they will throw him a terrible curveball if he doesn't behave. I'm telling
Let's
you.
hope they don't show him. Please, I'm tired of this government
It's
already.
not like that now.
I
It's
need
politics.
another one.
See, technocrats can be politicians, but it's not the.
That
Why
word
you laughing?
kills me because I heard it so much. Technocrat this during the election. Technocrat this.
Technocrats can be politicians, but not every technocrat is a politician. So you come into it and say, I want to run. But you may not be a politician.
Which one is strong?
Is Donald Trump? I was going to ask. Is Donald Trump a politician?
Yeah.
He's not.
My
Donald Trump is not a
he
politician.
is.
He's just a successful businessman.
No, my sister. The ability for you to get people to follow you is one of the tenets of being a politician.
And Peter Obi was
Peter Obi
able to
did
do
it.
that.
No, Peter Obi was the voice for our problem. Peter Obi was
but
the
people
voice for our
followed him.
problem.
But there are different voices now.
Okay, so let me give
was a
you.
voice.
Okay, hold on,
Sure,
sis.
was actually a
Hold on,
voice.
sis and bro. Let's think about it this way. There have been 3 elections since PO lost the election or allegedly lost the election. Did the Labour Party guys win any of them?
What elections are those?
Like
For
Bayelsa,
me,
Imo,
people
Senate, and House
people
of Reps.
said they know Peter Obi. They don't know Labour Party.
my
So
point.
whoever comes
He's
under
the-
Labour Party,
he's
we don't
the
care.
he's the beacon of hope for our problem. You know
Yeah,
that?
fuck though. but that should also make him a politician. Like regardless
No,
of
it
how
doesn't make him matter. It does make him like the.
It makes him a
Savior.
leader.
It makes him a
A leader
Messiah.
that people follows.
Messiah.
something like that.
Yeah.
Some Messiah
We need
complex.
we need a messiah at this point, oh.
No.
But that's what we need at the moment now.
I mean, like anybody could do it, right? Like anybody could still be the messiah, but like I feel like if Peter Obi leaves Labour Party, everyone's still gonna follow him. And
Yeah, that's what people are
something.
saying on Twitter.
Let's see.
Exactly.
Say if he joins anything.
You know, I've always said to people that in God we trust. Everybody should bring their data. We'll find out. soon.
US,
We're
God,
first
we trust.
chance. At the end of the day, that's what
We'll find.
matters.
You'll see. And like I told him before the election, and I supported PO. I did all that.
Are
I
you
told
going to
him
vote
that
in the next
Tinubu
election?
was not good.
Please, let's
Election
move from
is
the
not
politics.
allowed.
Let's move from the politics.
Last question. I just
No,
vote for him again.
no. You can't
I don't
ask him that. He should not answer that.
Okay, so shall I-
You cannot
But
answer it now.
I mean, it's open now. We know he voted.
No.
PO last
You
election.
cannot ask him who is going to
All right,
vote
so-
next time.
We know why you went to Canada. Why that course? Why Fanshawe? What did you do in your first degree? What were you doing for work?
Why Fanshawe itself? I wasn't like deliberate on school actually. I was just deliberate on
Trying
the
to
course.
deliberate. Okay, the course.
The
Okay.
course actually. I wanted something that related with what I did for bachelor's.
Okay.
And Fanshawe like had network security architecture, which was interesting. So I'm like, let me do that.
The last episode, Isaac introduced me to a new slang: reverse cybersecurity.
Reverse cybersecurity.
Did anybody ever stop you?
Which will be reverse
Did anybody,
cybersecurity?
did anybody ever
It was
stop you
no-
in Canada as a young man just for how you dressed, how you looked,
Try to harass you.
try to harass you? Like, did you ever have that?
No.
Do you randomly see
Never.
police on the road in Canada?
No, they say you're driving like they're just parked. Maybe
Yeah, so
check
they
for
have,
Stop
like,
and
speed.
search.
points or
No
Yeah,
stop
they
and
don't do like all
search.
them stop and search.
What stop
All
and
them
search?
youth
Like,
harassment.
let me tell you something. You can
Exactly,
if you actually follow the all the rules, all the road rules, you can drive 1 year without a license.
They won't check you.
Because the only reason why they're actually gonna stop you
And
is
when
because
you
you were
default.
speeding, you were doing stuff. That's why they not
So they don't
realize.
have all them.
Nobody's
You're going to be
random
shocked
come
when
and
you
check
go
you.
there.
Nobody's random gonna come
No
and check
last
you.
man
There.
is stopping you. No
Which
rules.
was
Last
last
man.
man?
It's only
What's
police
last
that
man?
actually
Is there last man
operates.
outside Lagos?
There's no those extra like last mile road safety.
Okay, so let's segue straight into the. Don't worry, they boot. Let's segue into the immigration procedures. So like, yes, you got an admission. Did you have any fears getting your visa because you went at the time when it wasn't easy to get visas? Things were all over the place with COVID. Things were all over the place with visa acceptance rates. What was that for you like? Of course, I don't know if I call you a rich kid, having your family abroad,
no
having
rich
that
kid.
soft landing. But like,
Sorry,
yeah, but like,
kid.
what was that like for you going through that process?
No, it was to me. I think it was fun, kind of, because like I was literally like involved in the whole thing
Yes.
from
Yes.
beginning. Like I was ensuring like I had everything,
You were on
even
top of
to
everything.
creating like
Yeah.
I had an agency though that obviously helped me apply, but even to creating the RCC portal, I ensure like I had like the details, everything. So it was kind of fun for me, and I wasn't actually really thinking about like
Denial.
denial.
Yeah, I was going to ask
really,
that,
no.
yeah.
I actually thinking about it, it was never really a thought.
Did Isaac contribute anything to you feeling confident? Since he
Yeah,
helped
when
you
I
with
saw that
your-
book,
yeah,
when I
with
saw
what he wrote
when I
and
saw
all
the
that.
bulky letter, I'm like, yeah.
this is
Play, don't play.
Give him this flower now. Why did you give him this flower now?
So I want to say something to that though. I think like in the visa application process, I think when I write letters, I think of two things. Like when I see people's stories or their background, I feel like this person won't be bothered if they get denied. Like they won't think of denial because so if it happens, they still have stuff they're falling back on
Yeah.
in Nigeria. Do you get? But if it's someone that
All their hope.
all their hope is on this
Everything.
thing, do you get? Obviously, they're going to have that anxiety and all that. Do you get? And you probably always knew that if God forbid it happens, you can always try again, try US or something.
Plan
Do you get?
B or
I
that.
feel- So I mean, was that the mindset you had at that time?
Kind of, and not really, because like also that period when I was working in Hot FM, I was
yeah.
also like enjoying my job
So
at
you
the
went,
time.
so if you didn't get it, or more,
Yeah.
So it wasn't like, yeah, maybe I
No,
would,
but
I would,
that's
I would
a-
apply again
that's a
if I
rich
didn't
man
get
mentality.
it. No, it's not necessarily.
No, that's what
No,
it
it's
is.
not. It's not.
Because as somebody who has
necessarily.
been denied visas before, I analyzed my visa and I'm like, let me mess up for there. Like the first time I got denied, I had paid a lawyer to do something on CAC. I didn't follow up that the lawyer did the thing. And they were like, we checked this thing, we didn't see it in your government website. Now, that's on me. I'm not the kind of person that, growing up, we used to have all those church. I came to testify that I got my visa. I'm a very practical Christian. Like, I'm the one
Yeah,
that made
I
this
didn't do due
mistake.
process- I didn't do
Do you
due
understand?
process.
And I remember when after getting my passport back and then applying for another visa, and I was applying for Schengen, and I was like, everybody was telling me that, oh no, you can never get a Schengen, blah, 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 blah. And God just favored me. I put it in and the thing went through. So
That's
I
cool.
feel like when you have like a level of comfort, you are a much more
Yeah,
processed
yeah,
and thoughtful
yeah,
person. You're
yeah.
like, oh, this guy denied me for this. Yeah, I was one that made that mistake. But most people don't feel that way.
Yeah.
And when they come to agency, they'll say, oh,
You guys didn't do this.
you didn't do this. No, not even that. Before they even start, they'll be like, sure, you guarantee that I will get the visa. I'm like, so anytime I hear somebody tell me that, I can just tell the kind of person you are. No, I'm serious.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
like,
because it's a document. It's not that you were banned. You are not even having like a US. You know, the US is easier
It's the
because
financial
you can
aspect
sort of
of it.
have a
Yeah,
back and
one-on-one,
forth with the
yeah,
person.
yeah,
And of
yeah,
course,
yeah, you can
obviously
defend
also-
yourself.
It doesn't even
You may not even know
matter.
to defend yourself because
doesn't
the person
matter.
knows you're in a good
Exactly,
mood.
it doesn't
The person
matter.
knows they're good mood and they go bounce you.
True.
However,
But does it actually work like that?
oh yeah,
Yes,
yeah, yeah.
My years, you see, and like you would know, like it's not.
If
like,
the
before I
mama
tell
and
you,
papa
I don't,
know-
like, I don't
if
know
they
you,
no
but I'll
get-
know if they deny you. Like so far, I was in that room because everybody knows if you are coming back with a slip, that means they denied you. If they took your passport, that means they gave you. So everybody that is in that building, you will know like the people they
Whether
give
they
or not.
did, are you serious?
And you'll be standing in front of you just like this, talking with you, a long ass queue, bro. That's
So
like
I-
the longest visa queue I've seen in
And,
my life.
yeah, and this is a mindset thing. It's an African mindset thing where we just feel defeatist once something doesn't go our way. No, evaluate it. So as I said, just like PU, I'm sorry, I'm going back to politics, but just like politics, like evaluate it. Like
Isaac, leave him.
tell
I mean, he's
yourself
doing
that.
that
No, I don't think so. But I mean, who am I?
I mean, the
I
next
know, I
election
like
is in
the-
3 years' time. So you,
Sorry?
the next election is in.
Oh no, me, I'm
3 years.
applying for the next election. I don't have time to be focused on any one man.
But I
You-
think why most people feel bad or do not want to deny is because of the money involved.
No, that's why I said he's rich man now. I've got to deny. You spend like if you want to go for UK visa now, you deny is like 250k. You don't spend 250k, right?
Just
Yeah.
Just leave him, let him be saying just.
No, 250K will do
Just.
something.
Eh, but
No,
if you-
250K will do
you
my
guys
life
are-
right now.
He go pay you, but like.
economy, sha.
But if you see, my sister, my brother, if you lose 250k and you see that you are the one that made a mistake, you will move on and you just figure out the way to go around it. That's the reality.
Somebody will be spending close to 2 million because he's applying for himself and his family. And then they
Yeah.
all get denied.
And then don't
And
make
you say
mistake
move
now.
on.
Don't use fake agents.
Real.
Yeah.
Well.
So what's the environment, the weather, culture? How has that been like for you? I know that there are a lot of Nigerians in that.
Did you find it difficult to adapt?
But like, yeah, how has that been for you?
Weather wise,
Weather
Sorry,
wise,
just this guy used to send me their weather when he first got there. He used to send me their weather to your Snapchat
Minus-
like
minus
every
10.
day.
because like I can't explain it because like you have to experience it. It's colder than the coldest AC you can ever think of. So it's like the coldest AC is like 16,
I will still
right?
go there.
Yeah.
We get up to minus. So like
-2.
What's
like there was
minus two?
there was a period like I was driving and I just saw somebody like it was winter storm. People's cars just
student don dey
stopped.
drive
Stop.
car.
No. This was after this was like last year after I was done with school.
Okay.
So after I was done with school. So it's like it has actually very, very, very cold. I couldn't adapt easily when it was winter, but the funny thing is that as soon as it's summer, like right now, it's hot. It's hot that I can wear shorts outside.
Yes.
What's the average temperature right now?
Right now it could be like 24, 23.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
24, 23 is not
still
hot, sir.
cold.
Sorry, sir.
No, that's
Hello,
very
sir.
good.
Why in AC? This is 22.
Yeah,
24.
Yes.
Sorry,
It's
uncle.
hot for them.
You know that?
Did you not see the way he was pronouncing Toronto?
Toronto.
I need to go to this country.
I remember when we were in school, right?
Okay, right now it's 16 and it's in the morning, so it's gonna get hotter. No, but it's gonna get hotter. It's gonna get up to like 24. No,
get it
27. 27. It's gonna get 27.
You
in the
have-
evening.
All my life, like I've never had to bother checking. I
know,
don't think I
you
check
would
weather
have
app.
to. You would have to.
In Niger, I don't bother checking weather app.
When if you go to Canada, you would have to. You would have to.
But do you ever have to use
Why are you
that? Do you
laughing?
use it to plan your day? Like-
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. You have to.
You go
because,
determine
like,
everything you go wear.
you would have to, especially like even springtime when
Oh,
it's like
The
raining
days of
and it's
old.
hot.
Those days of old where you
You help
dey-
you know what
those
you
days
wanna
of
wear.
old where we they do when Twitter first really start, maybe they do weather for two. Now Canada really epitomize weather for two now. Because you go need check weather, know where you they go. Who,
Speaking about weather for two, how was it like making friends?
Just
Just ask you that.
I like it, I
How was it
like
like
it,
making
I like
friends?
Friends, yeah. I have no female and
You know,
female
come on,
friends.
why you dey start to my
Come
guy
on,
now?
come on.
Why you dey start to my guy?
I love now. But yeah, like cool.
But did you
Cool.
feel lonely? Any homesickness?
Definitely, sometimes you just feel lonely, especially when I first got there was hell, cause like it wasn't easy to even get a
It
job.
wasn't hello. You never see here before, but okay.
No,
I get
but
it, I get it.
but it was not so easy. Like
I can imagine.
it was so hard. Like
Your
trying to
family
look for
dey
a
US
job.
now. Most people go just phew. You don't enter US, go see them. Say how far.
But
Mas
has that happened?
reason me
No,
like
I've
a good
actually never gone from Canada. Never.
see them?
No,
So
Why?
wait, but have you seen your family since you left
Ah,
Nigeria?
no.
These
I
rich
haven't.
rich boys know they don't
No,
feel
no,
wait to
we-
leave their mama and papa.
But I will. When I go back, I will definitely like.
But
go
would
to
it
the
have
US.
been possible going from Canada to US?
Yeah. So actually, one of the reasons why I'm actually in Nigeria is to get my US visa
Okay.
Oh,
because getting. I don't know if I can say this, but like getting dates is
It's-
so
yeah,
hard.
it's difficult,
But in
yeah.
Nigeria, you can.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Getting there from Canada is harder.
Anywhere you are.
Anywhere you are, it's
you
everywhere.
It's like right now. It's like next year I might get dates.
2025.
If you are in Canada.
Anyway.
Anyway, it
But let's
doesn't
do that
matter.
matter. Let's do that matter.
Anyway,
If you want reason your US tourism visa, come with us. But yeah, I get everything they talk.
yeah.
No.
Isaac never gets it.
On my road. No, actually, I'm.
Okay, you are trying to.
Because like Canada, US
uh,
has like that.
No, because I'm not a
It's not a citizen
Canadian.
now.
You get.
If you get permanent residence, that's
Yeah.
different.
No, even if you get a permanent residence, same thing.
You can't go to you to
You can
You
go,
can
but
go
like
as
you
a
have to
citizen.
apply first, especially if you have not gone before. You got to apply
Wahala.
first.
Okay, so
There's-
only their
there's-
passport holders that don't
Yeah,
do that.
you don't have
Yeah.
passport.
Wow.
Yeah.
But like you have access to go, but I think you have to do one application first.
Yeah.
Maybe
But it's
like
not gonna be the
ETA.
Okay,
same
it's
as-
the ETA, it's the
ETA,
electronic
yes,
one. Okay,
ETA,
that one,
yeah,
yeah. That's that one's small now. That one,
Yeah.
that's not for documentation purposes. It's not really a big deal. Sorry, right? You the reason how you go, your next move. No lily.
No, my plan stay in Nigeria to build.
How are classes for you? How many people were in your class?
No,
Your
not a
class
lot.
size
Sha. Class
up to
was
20,
very
25?
yeah, maybe max 25.
How
I
was
know
that? How was the learning experience? What school did you go to? Here?
Fun show.
No, here.
Oh yeah, Covenant.
Isaac, please bring
Isaac,
another
bring-
person that did
bring
not go to
us with
Covenant.
this. You know that.
Sorry,
You
I'm
know
sorry,
getting a large
I know some
friend.
Covenant.
You don't have any large friends. Oh,
See you, Eagles.
Photo. Oh, sorry.
Eagles.
Waiting.
Futa.
I don't roll those.
Have
I don't
one
roll
photo.
those people. I don't roll those people. Just my Eagles.
We know.
That's my
say,
community.
we know.
What?
But how would you compare like
The
the
learning
experience?
Be careful. Be careful. Sure, say you
Don't
don't.
be
If you
careful
don't go need your
anything, just
transcript, be
tell us.
careful. Because every time they always finish you. Well, how was it for you?
It was definitely way better, bro. Like way better.
You enjoyed going to school for the
Wait,
first
like-
time in a while.
Like you would actually enjoy going to school. Like
Why you not rubbing
you're
it?
going to
Rubbing it
school.
in. You're
Your
not rubbing
lecturer
it
is
in.
not. Your lecturer is literally dapping you up. Like ask like not like nobody's trying to stress you. Like get out of my class.
Hi.
Like everything is so
You have said
much
it all.
more.
I'm sure that
Like,
doesn't
get
happen
out
in
of my
Covenant,
class.
Why? I'm going to experience both, and I'm telling you that
After
that,
you don't
that
pay
one is
how
not
many
even close.
millions, they go to tell me in one class.
Why are you rubbing it in?
Come 1 minute late. Come 1 minute late. You hear it. But like, so one actually I used to ask is like project wise, like, you know, like in Nigeria, you just do project for project vibes.
No.
There was it the same, or like there was actually a purpose?
For any
What
project,
project?
any
Yeah.
coursework, any project you had to do was intentional.
Funny enough, I feel like just because like as soon as I finished school, why I got a job that was like related to networking, and that's that 1 year that I learned in school. Like I was able to like still relate some things to work. When like it's just like when I did IT in Nigeria, it almost like what we're studying was so-
Different from practice.
we're just like reading, defining
Theories
that we
and all
never
that,
needed.
yeah,
But yeah, that my project because like my project was like more of like we had to do some networking type shit, and like when I started working, I could see some things. Like, okay, yes, I understand why I studied this, but like my 5 years of ICT and this thing, it's almost like anything I could do, you don't have to do that 5 years, basically.
So you're not doing your 1 year.
But,
you get what I'm
but I
saying?
don't think it's a covenant problem, right? I
It's
think
not-
the current
it's
problem.
not-
I think
it's
the
not-
weather
it's
is
not-
just
it's
system.
not-
it's not
Nigerian
just-
problem.
yeah.
It's a
And
Nigerian
this
problem.
is just a shout out to our new secretary of the NUC, right? They can look into our curriculum.
Yeah,
They will
need
never-
to.
No,
They
what?
need
They will
to.
never.
There's so many
Do you think they
irrelevant
want to give you
things.
a better thing than what they got?
No, it's
To
not
give
even about
everybody
that.
the same thing they got.
Nobody wants to
Okay.
do the work. Nobody wants to put in the effort.
Nobody.
They just want they're just there to fasten their pockets. and
Again,
step.
you people are not even fighting for it.
Another
That's
thing.
another thing.
How
And
much
also
is,
because
how much
we
is
don't
bag of pure water and everybody's
understand.
sitting in their house?
That's another thing.
You can't fight for what you don't understand.
Someone tweeted that he needs every Nigerian to visit a country that is doing well to know what we
Yes,
are doing.
that's
to
here.
like,
know what
once
we
I
need to
become
ask
rich,
for. Yeah,
Once
it's
I
true.
become rich, I want to like fly people out of Nigeria just for experience, just 2 weeks, so that I think that when they come back and they see realize how bad it is, they will want to fight more because like nobody want to enjoy for 2 weeks.
Yeah,
and,
yeah,
like,
you're quiet.
you can't enjoy it
I'll go
again.
here. What's one
I know the
thing?
thing of my next trip.
What's one thing?
I won't go Dubai.
What's the first thing that pissed you off when you came back to Nigeria?
The first thing at the airport, they were
At the
asking me for
airport now.
money.
Exactly.
They told me the Uber guy can't come and meet me at the place, so I have to trek all the way.
Why?
At the airport
No, but
first
that's not
was
true.
already,
now.
was
That-
already
they
stressful.
just wanted, because maybe you didn't hire them.
They told me the Uber guy can't come there.
They don't know because you didn't hire. Because normally where you arrive out, your car can pick you up now.
Yeah. They told me that wasn't allowed.
They're
Are
always
you sure
changing
they have not changed it?
stuff. As I said, they're always changing stuff there.
How are lights? The flood on the island too.
Well, lights, there's almost light in that place, so it's
Oh, where
not,
you are.
it's not bad.
I heard that flood entered houses in Lekki. Which side? If I heard
Go
that
down the
even in
road,
GT
bro.
Bank Lekki, say
Bro,
that
I saw
flood,
that. I saw that video, man.
Is it true?
It was real. It
Yes,
real.
nah, it was
Flood
real.
entered the bank.
Well, is it their fault? It's not their fault now. The area is
Yeah,
flooded.
yeah.
So there was
I
nothing they
heard,
could have
I
done
heard one
about it.
funny news about that flood, though. That your governor said we should go back to environmental sanitation.
So every first Saturday, but you know they still do that thing. But on Thursdays,
On
but not for
Thursday,
everybody.
For market
For
For
people.
market people.
Yeah.
Market
Yeah,
people.
so they don't open till 10
Till
a.m.
then.
And then I now saw some Yoruba run people making noise about it. That because you know the person who took
I'm
them
tired
to
of.
court.
I think you guys should stop. I think you should stop tagging people. Yoruba Rono, Igbo God. I think we should honestly just call people's names.
Yeah.
It has really nothing to do with the name you give them.
Yeah.
It just tell the person that, sir, you may not really have too much sense.
Yeah. You in person. You in person.
Just you. Because the more I look at these people, and I've told you, personally, you cannot tell me that you're an APC person and I'll take you serious.
I don't understand.
No, you can't. No, you can't. Nobody right now can tell me that you're an APC person and I'll take you serious. Because I did that to PDP people too. You don't get, like when we were fighting for Buhari and Osibajo to come in, and our parents were telling us that Buhari was the best thing since sliced bread. We were castigating every PDP person
Fact.
because we felt we were suffering. Now you have put us in much more suffering in 9 years. Why should we not do the same to you? So
Exactly.
this has nothing to do with giving people titles and
Yeah.
names. It's the same with our education system. It's the same reason, like you said, people want to jackpot and go for their bread. Same for people who just want to immigrate and just enjoy it. These are people decisions. And if you look at Nigeria right now, and you are telling me that my principal stays up till 3 a.m., or you tell me that
sleep.
this National Assembly is so united because you are in a majority and you guys are driving the latest Mercedes Benzes
Yeah.
or Land Cruisers, and we
Prado,
that put you
Lexus.
there are suffering. I'm sorry. It has nothing to do with titles. And that's something that the young Nigerian must understand. This is why I said that we need to unite. Why I said P.O. doesn't understand this. He doesn't get it. You unite people based on people. I don't need to unite you based on tribe. Don't come and support me because I'm Yoruba and you're Yoruba. Support me because you see my track record and you feel that I will do a better job. And if I don't, remove me. Because you can also be rest assured that if I do not do better, you will not be scared that I will now use police to harass you like our leaders, our so-called fathers are doing to us. So, I just went sorry.
So,
I
They're not
was also
for
at that,
politics.
allegedly they just bought a new plane for 150 billion.
and they donated rice, so 20 trucks for each state. So in case
For
you
each
don't know.
one state,
20 trucks for each state.
20.
20 trucks of rice.
trucks
I don't
of
know how
rice.
much is in the 20. How many rice? How many bags are in the
Which
20?
road did the truck used to get here?
Thank
If our food cannot... Mrs. Wani, go...
Don't come here. It's not me. It's the
get me
people in
started.
power.
Back to you, Mr. Olumide. Do you have plans on come back to Nigeria? What are your plans?
Don't marry now.
I'm moving back.
Yeah.
Eh. But since then you say now immigration carry and go. You don't even get plan to come back.
No, he didn't. He's a soft boy now. He didn't go for jackpot or something.
When
he
he-
went to
Who told you I
study.
don't go for
He
that?
went to study.
Guys,
Yes.
Don't say what. Don't say.
no,
what you
no,
want to.
no,
Yes, his
no,
passion, in
Don't say
network
what you
systems
don't
and
know.
So
business.
he's passionate. So yes,
He's passionate about the tech world, aren't you? But he said creative.
I mean, like at the end of the day, my end goal is actually I would not. I don't really think I want to stay in Canada like long run. Like, I might want to retire there. Like, it's good like right now, but like
if things get
when
better,
I think
you can
yeah,
move.
when I think about it, it's not really set up for like, it's not really set up for you to like be wealthy. It's just more of
Let's-
comfy.
Average.
Yeah,
You know that
comfy.
he's the second person to say this in the last month.
Mm.
You,
Tolu,
you cannot, you
that's
can
the
never,
reality.
you cannot be wealthy. It's just how it's set up because
Now-
like,
Now,
go on.
I just want to ask you. No, I'm not supposed to. I'm just asking you. Like, won't you feel at peace if the system is set up for you to be okay than for you to be wealthy?
You wealthy.
Like,
Yeah,
what
yeah,
you
that's
say?
that's why like it's a better option right now. You feel that's why
I
I
don't get
defend it.
You are safe.
You're not
you
safe.
Have,
Okay,
you
okay,
can
okay.
afford
Do you
everything.
understand?
You sneeze, you go hospital, you no pay money. Your wife get belle born, you no pay money. $0,
Type.
right?
As a
You no
citizen,
need the worry. Say now you go they do environmental. See, don't get me started.
I'll be waiting
You
for
go to
bag of
work,
rice.
they take their tax, they make your life work easy. I don't need to have 100 million Canadian dollars in my account. And that's basically what it is.
Real.
So, what advice will you give to someone planning to study in Canada?
Like right now, with the current situation.
I would just say just do your research first, man. Do your research first and be
That's
sure
book
like
a consultation.
Thanks,
I'm sure like he works for you because like trust me because like everybody travels does not mean it works for everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean it works for everyone.
You've got to understand all the policy changes, this
Yeah,
new PL. I personally think that we have gotten to a place now in Africa where that going abroad is for two people. The rich and the fraudulent
Determined.
people. You call them determined. Wow, you're such a good person. Determined. Sorry.
That's
Sorry.
crazy.
The rich and sorry, my bad.
So I'm now
The
a
rich and determined.
determined reverse
Because-
cybersecurity guy.
Think about it. Where does somebody want to find 40, 50 million to go to Canada
Someone
today?
say if I have 40 million now,
If
where
you
am I
have 40
going to?
million, if I have 40, no, not me. If Isaac has 40 million,
Where is he
I'll
going
go.
to?
you go.
You will do what?
Firstly, what do you mean by if I have 40 million? I just want to chill. I say I
Your
have 40 million.
name
I
or to your
just,
parents' name? To your name?
I have 40 million in my
I
name.
keep telling you.
I
Isaac,
I
what's
keep telling you.
this?
You need to
Okay,
learn.
go kidnap and no traffic.
Hey, I've told you to learn to be petty. You're a better person than I am. You have 40 million. You cannot replace your Skechers that you lost that many months.
I
ago.
don't. I'm a Vans fan. I'm a
Vans of
Vans.
which year?
I'm a
I was in
Vans fan.
secondary school when Vans came out.
No,
Vans of which year?
this is 2022, by the way. This is 2022.
It's dollar raise that is stopping you.
No, Skechers no. Have you seen his Skechers? Basic on those Skechers.
Yeah, you.
shoes,
Yeah,
I
you
don't
loud
do
Whether
that.
and clear.
Skechers basic or whether na complex. Skechers
Isaac,
na
if you have
Skechers.
40 million, will you leave Nigeria?
If I have 40 million, I have 40 million right now, and I'm still in Nigeria. Okay, no, jokes apart.
But ideally,
wouldn't.
Sha, ideally, you.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
If you have 40 million, we should just think about getting our country to be better.
Wait, if your dad gave you all the money you used to drop plus the school fees and everything, would you have left?
Right now, it's a very tough one. I mean, there's a very high chance I might not.
But let's rephrase this
I
question.
might.
If I give the two of you that money, can I guarantee that I will see, like the Bible said, 10% profit in the matter of years? Because this only be like we go buy car. You are no
I
saying
know what you
you
want to say. I know what you want to say. I'm going to do. No,
You
if
go
give me the
squander
money, I
am.
will squander
Angel,
it.
you go give up. I say Angel don't go. You go give producer, I go give her all your money.
I'm not that kind of person.
Say Akwa Ibom.
I'm not-
Akwa Ibom, yeah.
I'm not that kind of person.
Will you hear it?
If you give me that money,
Okay, you go
now,
give all your friends.
I'm going to invest that money.
In Angel, I
No.
Isaac, you will give it out to your friends.
You I know.
You will not
Isaac
invest
is the most.
anything.
Isaac is the most. Isaac can't say no.
Yes.
I just say Angel, that business idea he said, come and
you
take.
calling
Let's
Angel?
invest it. My best friend, I know.
I don't understand. You guys are confusing me. If you give me 50 million,
You give
No,
it to all your
first of all,
friends.
nobody's
I
giving
will
you any
squander
50
it.
million.
Obviously, I'll
anything.
spend some of it now and chill now. Like, I have to change things.
Chillas.
Do you get it? But like,
Chillas Club.
a significant part of it is going into something. You know, I can invest in Ilewi. I invest in the Upper building. I can
Yeah.
invest in the Upper building.
You know,
Do
we
you
are not
understand?
looking for investors.
All right, so what's one thing you wish you knew about Canada before you went?
One thing I wish I knew.
Again, you are rich.
Like,
These are-
that is colder than cold.
Determined people go wrong answer this question.
No,
Why are you using
no,
it
because like me personally,
I like it better than
me
your
personally,
one.
like I actually like researched a lot about Canada before I left. So like
Yeah.
I was
Oh, that's
watching a lot of
true.
YouTube
That's true,
videos.
that's
true.
No,
Are you
no,
serious?
Anyway,
yeah, like
as you
watching a
talk
lot
that
of
app
YouTube videos.
now, I want to. My guys in Canada and UK have a problem, and I want to solve their problem.
What's the problem?
In our new app, we're going to put a dating pool because our Nigerian brothers are struggling to find sisters. And vice
That's what I was
versa.
asking this brother. But
Don't worry, we go help am.
All people in Rivers cyber security will not come inside.
It's a reverse
That one no
of
concern me. We go
security.
put KYC. There's money in it. Nigerians in diaspora community for dating.
no, that's why NIUK is there.
No,
That's why NIUK is
What
there.
are they
no,
doing?
I
Those
know.
guys, what are they doing?
I don't. Anyway, that's cool. Thank you, Olumide, for sharing. It's been fun.
So
I
was it
won't
a
lie.
hit? Was it
I
a
won't
hit?
lie. You know, going into this year, I thought that I wanted to go to Canada. Like by when summer, too many
Like
people
visits.
too many people don't come this episode. This our podcast now. We don't make me completely
They-
no one.
they're
go.
discouraging you.
Not completely. Like the only thing we carry me to Canada now. Nah, ISF.
It also depends on what you want to
Permission.
go for.
Now yeah, they talk. Normally now if I won't go, now maybe some people go and all that. Just go enjoy yourself. Now, not if you carry me go there. In fact, the more I talk about, the more I
want to
talk
go.
about
Just
that.
invest in me. I want to go.
Wait, like you won't go there to even visit.
Right now is not.
No,
you
no,
know,
you
even
could
the
go to
priority.
visit. No, you could
No,
go to-
yeah, but
that's
not
true.
now. You know, there are some more beautiful places that I'm eager
Oh, yeah,
to
definitely,
go for.
definitely.
Singapore,
Oh,
That's
South Korea,
Does Canada really have like
Italy, Portugal. Like,
Tourist
tourist
attraction.
attractions?
Can,
oh yeah, it does.
it
Ah,
does, it
Niagara
does.
Falls. That one
Canada
you want to go.
Canada is so big, Sha.
It's so
Canada
big.
is
second
so
largest
big.
landmass in the world.
So big.
After
so
Russia.
big.
After Russia.
I
have
even want
lots
go.
of
I even want to go Russia before I go Canada. I just want to go see.
You don't call.
I
You
want
don't
to see
call
what they
Putin.
make them.
You don't
So
call
you
Putin.
So you join?
Nah, my
So
guy.
you join army?
Nah, nah, nah.
You join army?
You now, my guy. I get plenty Nigerians for them.
You
We
should have
don't
been
send
where
our
this guy
scholarship and
called
whatnot.
Zelensky Putin.
Hey,
Ah.
But you know that thing can be.
See,
it really doesn't have.
when
anybody
you
can
want to
come
collect US passport and US visa, I go remind you.
well, he doesn't have plans of leaving. He said he has 40 million and he
I
doesn't want to
have,
go.
I have the money to leave. I don't want to leave. So listen. Anyways, Olumide, it was really nice to have you come.
All right, so it's time for the news.
Listen.
All right, Isaac, you have 2 minutes, so let's go talk about the QS.
All right,
FGM,
latest news.
Blah blah blah.
Latest immigration news. So QS, if you know QS, they're like top education company in the world. So they did a ranking, and London, Tokyo, Seoul, if that's how they pronounce
No
it.
be your London, no be London, Dario.
So,
Now London,
I said no
UK.
Canada city actually made the list. London, Tokyo, Seoul,
But wait,
Melbourne, and Munich.
I suppose we use on Mrs. Wani. Where is Seoul? Where is Seoul located?
Japan.
Ah,
Where is he located? China.
South Korea.
Korea.
South Korea.
South Korea, eh?
Where's-
Oh, okay, that's true.
No, you can know that
I
one.
don't, there's no way I don't know here now.
Where is
No,
Tokyo?
Tokyo is in Japan.
Japan.
I
Yeah.
Where is
Melbourne is
where's
Australia.
Where is where?
Melbourne.
Australia.
Anyway, they say
Melbourne.
that they're the best in terms of student mix, desirability,
Yeah.
employer activity,
Where?
affordability. This
Yeah, they're the
cities
best
with us
for-
student voice.
International students. in
Now
terms of-
see now where me I won't go. Now the places where me I won't go. Where
So is that Australia?
I won't enter Australia. I won't go see what they do with kangaroo.
They go-
I want
So
to
you
see
see
what
one
they
big
do. I won't
snake.
go.
Is it
Where I
really
say
true
I
that
won't
you
go.
will see animals on the road?
No,
That's what
I don't think it's like
Netflix
that.
And Nat Geo are
That's
showing
what
me.
I'm showing you.
I want to go.
And Twitter.
I want to go.
Yeah. Second.
And then of course FGUAE. That matter.
Yeah.
I'm happy, but I won't go because I don't know. I don't know who orchestrated this thing, but I feel like Qatar has benefited from this Dubai thing. As somebody, I'm sure you've gone. I mean, I don't know how many times you've used Qatar now. I've gone through Doha. I prefer to go and play in Doha now than Dubai.
You've gone inside Qatar before?
No,
But with the airport,
just on
the airport looks so nice, bro. It looks advanced, bro. It's
So the airport, you can know that it's a crazy
bro.
place.
Like it's even better than Canada's airport.
Bro.
Clean, not closed, bro.
I said you can't
airport-
relate. You can't
see,
relate.
they
You
have-
can't
they-
relate. You can't
They
relate.
have
Sorry,
some nice
sorry, let
Lambo
me show
inside
you.
the airport.
I show you.
That was
Bro,
They put nice cars, bro. They have
Inside the
they're
airport.
gone, bro.
the nature, that garden, they have this nature area.
in the airport.
Go to Qatar with your babe.
Now, I think I would actually like to go inside Qatar. I would like to
Isaac.
go inside.
so.
Ileve can actually sponsor us. So
You know we can sponsor yes, sir. We dey do best staff.
Serious.
Yeah.
I need to double up.
2030 best
It's
staff.
too far.
what's
Staff of the
2030?
year.
What is 2030?
When I come to
But yeah,
this
I
year,
mean,
December.
I'll look at the Dubai thing because I've never been. I would like to do Dubai and Doha maybe the same trip, but we'll
So
see. how
if
it
you
goes.
want to process your
and
visiting
shout
visa,
out to my wife. I tell my wife this year, say we'll go one of these days. She say no. I said I'm not going with that my baby. She say no. Say she no really that. You don't really leave her boy. So shout out to my wife. I'll be going again.
You're going
solo.
alone.
if you want to visit Qatar or Dubai, we can
Yeah.
help you process
Yeah.
your.
Reach
Send
out
me a
to us.
DM and
Reach out to us.
coming soon. No, because you don't really talk about the app.
No, you didn't talk about
Okay.
Yeah,
it.
no, I mean, I just
Nothing
yeah,
is
but
coming
no
soon. Leave it
announcement yet.
first.
It's coming soon.
Something
but like,
is in the oven.
yeah,
Leave it
something
there.
in the oven.
We dey cook.
Yeah, we do.
We dey cook.
Anyways, Olumide, thank you for coming on the pod.
Boys and girls.
Thank
Boys
you.
and girls,
See
Thank you for
next time.
sharing your
thank you for
insights.
sharing your insights.
See you in
And your
see you in
experience.
London, Ontario soon.
You're not going now. It's me
No.
and
You're not
Isaac that we are
going.
going.
I actually did true jab at. You know,
I have
get.
the money. I don't just want to go.
I
That's
beg,
the
when we
difference.
are what?
That's the
No,
That's
they
now that
don't.
kind of breakup line be. It's not you, it's me.
difference. or when they tip your phone, you go say, "Now the same thing."
Thank you guys for watching.
All right, now, bye,
awesome
guys.
episode. Thank you,
Yeah.
Momzi. Thank you, Big Head Writer, and thank you, Olumide, for coming.
Thank you guys
It was
for having
awesome.
I
me.
can't believe that name has
Thank
come
you
to
so much.
That name has come to see me.
All right,
King
now.
of Jackpot out.
Out. Bye,
Bye.
guys.